What's going on YouTube? It's four-time Madden champ Pav. This video I'm going to be discussing what the patch did and how to tailor your gameplay post-patch. We got a recent title update in Madden 26. It may not be the biggest update, but it went over some crucial things that I'll be breaking down. So first things first, we got a big tuning to the pass rush, meaning you're going to get better sheds now, making it easier to run 3D line sets. The one thing to really amplify these sheds and make them even better is going to be the double or nothing ability. As you see right here, I have it on 2 players. And I would recommend having 2 to 3 of these players on the field. If you're a regs or CFM guy, look for a team with double or nothing. It's definitely the best defensive ability out right now. And you see right here, I have both my double or nothings on the outside. Having one on the inside would be nice as well if you run like a 3D line set. But ideally, having them on the outside is going to be the move. You can see right here, we're going to do a simple send 4. And they're going to end up lining up and both winning off the edge. Having this ability makes it to where your opponent has to put on like a pass protector or even an edge protector, and if they're doing that, then they're not going to have as much AP on offense to really make things work. You see right here, we're in the single mug formation, and we're just simply going to call hike. You're going to see those double or nothings light up, and you're going to get, like I said, the pass rush is so much better now compared to before. Because of this tuning to the pass rush, expect players to just simply roll outside the pocket. It may be hard for you to get those sheds once they're rolling out. What you could do is just contain one side that you think they're going to roll out to. For example, if this Cam Newton, he's right-handed, he's obviously going to roll out to the right, so we would contain the right side right here. You can see the contains. They said they made it a little bit better, and you tell me. I think that honestly is an improvement right there. You see Willie Anderson does his job in this contain. I could have possibly went inside, but at that point I will have defenders in the inside to make the tackle. The defense I could see really being good is this left text 2-man with a contain on the right. We're going to show you what it looks like. Texas 4-man still on the left. We call hike. We're going to try to go to the right, and there's just nothing there for me. You mix this with a pass commit and a spread D line, and it's going to be damn near impossible for you to escape the pocket. Another big thing they went over in the title update was knockouts, and specifically catches in traffic. Because of this, expect more players to run cover 4 quarters or just a simple cover 4 just like last year. So this year, really, cover 4 hasn't been the best defense. It's just too hard to use everything in the middle. You catch a lot of these passes. But now with the KOs and potentially some zone KOs, if you have like deep out or mid zone, you're going to be able to play a lot better defense out of cover 4. This cover 4 is so good in the first place is because of the switch stick. You see right here, we're just going to put a simple, basic generic route combo in the field. And with the cover 4 zone, you're going to be able to really just sit there and just switch stick anything that comes across the middle. And with that improved pass rush, you're going to get a lot more stops. The weaknesses of the cover 4 are obviously going to be the middle of the field and potentially the sidelines if you play hard flats. Here you just have players in the right area, potentially a couple mid zones or deep zone KOs, and just have a good switch stick, right? I know it's easier said than done, but with the switch stick, you're just going to sit there, be patient, see any in-breaking routes. Right here, in-breaking route, we bite down on that, and everything else was pretty much covered on the field. So I know once I switch stick off this 3-rec, he's going to be guarding the middle of the field for me. We call hike, we switch stick off, right? And look at this 3-rec. He's doing a lot of good things for me. He just sits down in that middle. He guards the running back. This corner route could have been open, but the pass rush just gets there before the corner route could even develop. That's what I could expect out of defense. A little bit of man with maybe 2 purples on the outside, and then a lot of cover 4, some contains, maybe a send 3 once in a while out of like a big dime. You can maybe run a 4D line set, right, and do those double contains or contain the strong side QB hand. In terms of offense, they actually added a bunch of new plays into the Benkert Dimes playbook. They added 33 plays, making it the best bunch X nasty in the game. You have plays like this return whip switch, I'll go over in a second. You have double out, so dig return, X cross, halfback dig under, alongside having those plays that you have in Jets and Bears bunch X nasty. It has that, and then it's also going to have a full bunch tight end. You're going to have the RPO. You're going to have auto motion. You're going to have unique plays like this motion spacing where you could definitely create some nasty route combos. I expect a lot of players to run this playbook because they took out the spin cycle, making it harder to really gimmick your way down the field. A lot of players were doing pre-patch was calling this RPO bubble, and they were spinning. But now you can't spin, and it makes the RPO just not as effective as it was pre-patch. So instead of that, people are just going to really run inside zone with this human joystick. The human joystick, if you're not using it, is one of the best abilities in the game. It makes it super hard to tackle. And if you have someone like Eric Dickerson, who's 6'3", high break tackle, high agility, high change of direction, a lot of these inside zones could be crib shots. He goes for the bunch X nasty inside zone. I've thought about it, you know, having only 2 formations could be tough, but I feel like I'm going to be able to run good offense out of this Ben Kurtz dime playbook just for the sole fact that inside zone is so good and you have a lot of baby plays that you need if you need to clock the game out. Here's the return switch play I was telling you guys about. It's like a double post with the double drags. You're going to call this and you're going to see it just fries man coverage, making it almost impossible to run a mid blitz. Mix this in with spacing switch, you know, the X cross, maybe a little bit of this motion RPO, and then you're going to audible into like off tackle or the RPO or spacing out of bunch tight end. And you're going to be able to really dissect the defense and be cruising on offense. That's what Madden looks like after the update. Defense definitely got slightly better, more knockouts, better pass rush, better contains. On offense, expect a lot more players to switch their play style now that the spin cycle is gone. RPOs are still really good, trust me, but it's going to be a lot more inside zone, a lot more human joystick. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you want more content like this, go check out Madden Academy now. Till next time, guys, I'll catch you guys in the next video, and peace.